welcome to my next vlog. This time I would like to focus on the process of making exhibitions. I'm working on a small exhibition, or more like a one-night event in collaboration with Stryx Gallery here in Birmingham. Stryx is based in Minerva Works, which is like a hub of galleries, and mostly they are artist-run spaces, independent spaces, and Stryx is an artist-run gallery. I've asked them if they would allow me to put on a show for Digbeth First Friday in the first Friday of May, and they said yes. So I invited two artists to show with me in May. It is Katarzyna Perlak and also Khadija von Zinnenburg Carroll, and they're going to show some work in relation to migration. I thought it would be a nice idea to document that process, and today I'm going to visit Khadija in her studio/home, and the reason I'm going there today is to talk through different ideas and topics for work. The work mostly already exists, and Khadija is also producing a few new pieces, but she will be showing me what she would like to exhibit in May, and we will be discussing the ways to show it as well.
So there might, I have to think about this, but it might be nice to have like, actually the projectors on, then the performance, and then afterwards, like leave it kind of rolling a screening or something.
Are they made especially to fit that windows now?
No, they're not, but we'll figure it out somehow. They're made, they were not made to fit as window. The first scene involving this is actually not with the building, it's with these kinds of pieces of paperwork that then with a pen, which is here, I kind of do this live redaction while talking about censorships. Yes. And then in the final scene, there's also, I use the flashlights, and then these like funny little like even truck figures. So it's kind of like, it's like this is Indonesian shadow puppets, but then you can it's nice.
So are they all Indonesian shadow puppets?
No, I mean they're mine. I drew them and made them.
Did you?
But
okay.
But they're based on Indonesian shadow puppets, right? So they're like they're made of these are like horn, and the technique of making them is the Indonesian shadow puppet. But the actual figures are not Indonesian shadow puppets. They're just I made things that I needed. The building, that thing's weird. It's like the hairy angel. I don't know. It's kind of a strange character. That one. It's kind of the best one, but it's
beautiful
at all. And then this one was one I made. This one's really tricky to play with. But there's a scene about kind of dreams and not being able to sleep in there, because insomnia is one of the major problems. So it kind of starts with just that, and then this puppet comes in.
Just doing a quick update for you. So I wanted to take you in this video on the journey of producing the exhibition on a low budget. So we actually don't have any institutional budget. Khadija von Zinnenburg Carroll, she has got some university support, as she is a professor at the University of Birmingham. And outside of that, we've been working, giving our free time and our resources for free to make this project happen. So it is very independent. I showed you how we discuss how to exhibit the works in the space, and I showed you also how I installed 3 light boxes. So that kind of all happened. But this evening I'm meeting them again. So I'm meeting Khadija and I'm meeting Karolina Korupczyńska from Stryx, who is one of the founders of the gallery. And we will be further discussing the project, the display, and installing some of the more complicated works. So for example, I think we will be hanging a screen from the ceiling. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm currently at Stryx and it's the last day of the installation of Katarzyna Perlak and Khadija von Zinnenburg Carroll exhibition. We're almost done. I haven't been able to update you on the installation as much and as often as I would like to. We're just hands-on, installing, making decisions, clearing the space. So it's almost ready and I'm really excited. It's Friday morning. I'm on my own here at the moment, but very soon Khadija will arrive and also Kasia, Katarzyna. In the evening, 6 o'clock, we'll have start of the event, and at 7:30 there will be a performance as well. But just to give you a quick overview of the space, so this is what you see when you come in, but as you see currently it's a bit of a mess and we will be working on it later today. We will be clearing out. That's the last final touches, what we have to do. The pictures are up. Maybe I'll be able to add a bit of time-lapse video, which I did from putting those photos up. A screen, loads of cables. I managed to duct tape them here. Turned out to be a great success. In my next video I will post an interview with Khadija von Zinnenburg Carroll, where you will be able to find out more about the exhibition and ideas behind the show. But for now I would like to talk a little bit more about making exhibition on a no budget or a low budget. First of all, why would you go into such an extreme and work for free, put your resources for free just to make an exhibition? And for us it was because mainly we were hoping for some funding to come through, but it didn't, and in the end we thought, well, we are healthy, energetic people and we have a little bit of spare time in our evenings and our weekends on top of our full-time job to dedicate that time towards this exhibition, and we wouldn't be able to do it if we didn't have that privilege of free time and if we didn't have wonderful friends who help us in this project. Girls from Stryx, they offered us a space for free, and the designer of our flyer, which is this one, we didn't print it, it was just like an online e-flyer. So the designer of that flyer, Asuf Ishak, a friend of ours, also designed that flyer for free. So without all of those people and without our own kind of dedication to the project, we wouldn't have done it. But I think it was definitely worth it because we saw this enthusiasm of people who came to visit the show. We've received really good feedback from the audience, and also James Slattery wrote a really nice review of the exhibition, which I'm going to link down below. Small and short projects like that can give us artists and curators a great freedom. They are loads of fun to work on. I definitely think that we shouldn't be working for free all the time. If there is a right time and the right project, I'm very happy to do it, but most of the time I support artists and curators being paid for what they do. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you in the next video.
Character and also one of the models in the exhibition, as you saw, is this building, this detention center.